Hi, this is your Uber Lyft buddy. Yes, indeed it is. Yeah, I was just thinking about when I became a Lyft and Uber driver. I really didn't have anyone to guide me. I pretty much just winged it on my own and trial and error kind of situation in terms of the driving and especially the two apps that I use for GPS, which is Google Map and Waze. Now, I used to use Google Map, but I switched back to Waze because Waze, okay, it's like this. It's like I can help Waze. We all can when it comes to when it offers you to add a picture of the particular location or destination, and then that helps the system. So the next go round, it'll be better. You know, it'll be a better drive. And that's so important when you have people in your car, strangers at that, and they have places to go, and they're relying on you to get them to those places in at a timely manner. So you, as the driver, want to be more comfortable and aware of your surroundings. So I would use Waze, instead of Google Map, and I also had to get used to the GPS, the way you program it, because you can program it with short or fast routes, and you have three options. At least Waze give me three options. I don't recall Google Map giving me three options for routes that I can go for the customers, and it'll give you the mileage, the time frame, and it's three of them. So then what I would do is two things. I would ask the customer which option they prefer, and or I would ask them, would you like to tell me, and direct me to where you want to go? So I give them that options, and whenever I use the Waze routes based upon the customer who knows their way home or to work or wherever they're going, they would tell me that it's going to take you off course, then back on course, and so on and so forth. And I really didn't put that together until as I began to realize, it was happening more frequently than usual. And so then I decided to just pay more attention. And I even know it would take me around the circles. Now, the only thing I can think of the reason for that is because it's taking you away from traffic, and it also have something to do with your settings, I believe. So now I switch my settings to fast instead of no. It was fast. Now it's going to be short. So it's short. So I recently took a customer to the airport, and I did not have to go on. No, I did. I went on I-95 East. Yeah, but it seemed like it wasn't from like the beginning of that highway. It was more. It seemed like it was a little faster, and it could have been because we were talking. That helps a lot too. If you can strike up a conversation with your riders, that will help time go past fast. And sometimes that will kind of like cover up if you made the wrong turn, because when you're new at anything, you are going to make some mistakes, and you have to allow yourself to make that mistake and be able to build from it. You're also going to get customers or riders who going to ask you, do you live here? Have you ever been to this place, that place? And you may not have never ever been there, and like for example, I had a customer. He was going to another, like a county part of where I live. I never been to their particular movie theater. I would go further out somewhere else. So he was kind of like upset with me because, one, he was late for the movie. No fault of my own. Two, he felt that I should have known this way. And I didn't know this way. And he asked me, "Have you ever been to this movie theater? Like you never been here before? You live here?" Well, no, I haven't. Yeah, I live here, but I don't know every place in this city. I mean, we have a very large city, counties, and all kinds of places. So he was kind of upset about it, and it kind of sort of got to me. I had to apologize. I said, I'm really sorry, and things of that nature, because I wanted to help, not to make matters worse, kind of thing. However, the silver lining is now I know where this particular movie theater is. I know exactly how to get there. So if I have to go back there again, it's not going to be that issue. Maybe it'll be another issue, but that issue is resolved. So don't beat yourself up. Don't do it, because you're going to have enough customers or riders who are going to feel a particular way sometimes, and it's not because of you. And maybe, yeah, you made them late because you wasn't familiar with the area. But the more you do it, the better you get at it. If you make that one mistake and you don't try it again, then that's all you know is that mistake. You don't know anything better. So I advise you to just keep on pushing and do not allow yourself or the riders stop you from making your money, because there is money to be made. Yes, there's some peanuts out there, but then there's some money too. Sometimes you gotta take in a lot of peanuts before you get the grand nut, or however, the whatever, a pound of peanuts. How about that? I don't know. Anyway, you just can't stop, and you may be apprehensive like I was in reference to sharing your vehicle with strangers, people from different walks of lives, so